by filling this atrium with a thunderous round of applause, everybody. Come on, let's give it up. You can also make some noise. It's loud. Let's try. Yeah, go for it. Let's try and breach these soundproof NSE walls. No kidding. But truly, let go completely, all right? This is that morning that we're going to discuss for a very, very long time. My name is Xenia Fernandez. I'm your host for the listing ceremony. Welcome, everyone. We are here to commemorate the listing of Manipal Health Enterprises Limited. And if you ask me, this morning is the celebration of a legacy that is built on compassion, on clinical excellence, on a lot of innovation, but most importantly, on our collective, unwavering commitment to improving lives. Healthcare, ladies and gentlemen, is among the most profound pillars of nation building. Every hospital established, every single life touched, every breakthrough that we achieve, and every patient that is cared for contributes to not only the health, but very importantly, the resilience of us as a society. Over the years, Manipal Health Enterprises has earned the trust of millions in this country by combining so beautifully world-class medical expertise with patient-centric care. And by doing that, we have undisputedly set benchmarks in the healthcare delivery across the country. You want to clap for that? I think that just sounds incredible, right? You know, I'm saying all of this so that right at the outset, we can take this 1 or 2 minutes to remind ourselves of who we are, why we're here, and how we've made it, because the journey has been very, very enjoyable. So today, as the organization embarks on this brand new, exciting chapter as a publicly listed company, today's ceremony reflects not only the confidence of the investor community of India, but also the strength that the institution has earned and has built with incredible purpose at the center of it. Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. A very special welcome to all of our dignitaries, our members from the media, family, friends, and ladies and gentlemen. Let's kick off this morning as I welcome all of you to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Jai Hind. Please take your seat, everyone. This beautiful ceremonial lamp that we see on the stage has long symbolized the triumph of knowledge over ignorance, of vision over certainty, and of hope over adversity. So we'd like to kick off this morning, because for an institution that has spent decades helping millions of Indians build security and long-term health, this tradition, I think, beautifully reflects the values that we're here to celebrate and take forward. May I invite our esteemed dignitaries, Dr. Ranjan Pai, Mr. Ved Prakash Kalanuria, Mr. Puneet Bhatia, Dr. H. Sudarshan Balal, Mr. Dilip Jose, Mr. Karthik Rajagopal, Mr. Samir Agarwal, and Sri Krishnan Iyer, to please join us on the stage and light the beautiful, auspicious ceremonial lamp. request all of our dignitaries to please stand around the lamp for a group photograph. And I'd also like to invite our lead BRLMs to please join us near the stage. We will be doing a quick group photo opportunity at this point. Our lead BRLMs. Yes. Let's go for it. Clearly, it's a full house on the stage. Every single person on the dais represents what's been an incredible journey that has led us up to the listing ceremony. Can we have a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Please stay there till I tell you that we've received our perfect shot. All right, and we have it. Thank you very much to all of our lead BRLMs, our dignitaries. You may take your seat. Pleasure. You know, every institution that reaches a milestone has a story worth telling. This is a story that is shaped not only by growth and scale, but by an incredible purpose. And I think now would be a very fitting time for us to take a look at the journey that we've all had at Manipal Health Enterprises that continues to shape the present and the future of the country. All eyes on the screen. Let's watch. Life's on. Manipal Health, make some noise. Come on. All All right, hold on to that enthusiasm as I invite on stage to set the context for today's landmark occasion, Mr. Atul Mehra, Managing Director and CEO, Axis Capital. Let's welcome him with a very warm round of applause.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is an auspicious day, and we are here to celebrate the listing of Manipal Healthcare Enterprises Limited. It's an honor to be here as head of Axis Capital. I, along with the other book-running lead managers, welcome you all to the listing ceremony of Manipal Health. Let me start by congratulating once again Mr. Ranjan Pai, promoter director, and his family, who is present here for this occasion. Mr. Dilip Jose, the MD and the CEO for the company. Karthik and Samir, who are there. Okay. Temasek team, Ravi is not here, but Ravi and Ved, along with the other operating team members. The TPG team, Puneet Bhatia and Mitesh, along with the other operating team members. I congratulate them once again. Manipal Healthcare makes its debut today at the stock exchange, and this debut is based on three convictions which we have seen. Number one, the vision of the company. Number two, the legacy. And number three, the business fundamental of the company. A combination of these three facts have led to an oversubscription of 5.1 times. To put it in rupee terms, we had a response of 50,000 crore from marquee institutional investors and the non-institutional investors. The management team did a fantastic job on the road shows. For the benefit of the other team members who could not join the road show, it is important for me to highlight 3 or 4 things which really came across as very strong messages. Number one, the leadership. The leadership in India's multi-speciality hospital business with a bed capacity of more than 13,000 beds, presence in a pan-India basis across 14 states and UT was really the high point of it. The second, this is again equally important, is the diversification. It's not only city-centric. In fact, 47% of the bed capacity is in metro, but a greater 53% is in the non-metro. And that was again a point which was very well appreciated, that you are truly pan-India. Again, the leadership doesn't end there. There is enough and more material which is ingrained in the company, which will see it strengthen its position on a pan-India basis. Third, and this is really where the legacy comes out, the brand Manipal and its legacy was widely recognized amongst the stakeholders, and particularly the 3 stakeholders, which is the patients, the doctor, and the healthcare professionals. So they really appreciated what has been built by the family. And fourth, listing is also all about commercials. Okay, without the business fundamentals, the first 3 would not have stood by themselves. But what investors appreciated was the best-in-class, industry-defining matrix, whether it is the growth, whether it is the profitability, whether it's the efficiency, and 2 things. On a last 2-year basis, if you look at the compounded annual growth rate in revenue, it's a staggering 33%. And on an adjusted EBITDA basis, it stands at 27%, which was the highlight of the investors. I would also like to use this opportunity to congratulate Manipal Healthcare for the recent inauguration of its 50th hospital, and that's a half century. Sir, Manipal today makes its debut, and cricket is a very popular religion in India. You make your debut today on stock exchange with a market cap of, at the IPO valuation of 77,600 crore. You would be ranked amongst the 151st largest company, and that is just the debut point. Today, with this listing, the responsibility of the management increases from a few shareholders to now more than 3,25,000 shareholders. So that's a huge responsibility on your shoulders, sir. We believe that there is enough and more levers for growth in this mega organization, which is yet to play out. And there is a perfect playbook which is inscripted in this script. We wish you all the best, sir, as you get listed. As a commitment, as you walk the path, we will walk the path along with you as your trusted advisor. We would also like to use this opportunity to thank our regulator, SEBI, and two stock exchanges, NSE and BSE. Without their help, we would not have been able to execute this transaction in a timely manner, and also all the other intermediaries who played a meaningful role in making sure we delivered this transaction successfully. Thank you once again.
Mr. Mehra, thank you very much. I think your address was a very good reminder of the incredible partnership that we share. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to that thought as I invite to the stage the man who's at the helm of it all, Managing Director and CEO, Manipal Health Enterprises. Please give it up for Mr. Dilip Jose.
When my colleagues and I were in this area a few months ago during our road shows, because many of the institutional investors are located around BKC, the BRLM representative who used to travel with us used to point to the NSE building and say, this is where we will come to ring the bell. It all sounded very distant that time, but yet here we are today. Good to be here this morning. One more thing I want to say before I get to a written speech that I have is, yesterday afternoon, I was feeling nervous about the speech, nervous about what I would say formally, and I looked for little comfort from my friend and our CEO, Karthik, that, I told Karthik that I have a written speech tomorrow, and I was hoping he will say, don't worry, it will go well. He said, that's an awful thing to do, is what he told me. That's an awful thing to do. Don't do that, And it was too late for me to change anything. He said, speak from your heart. Only then the emotions would come, is what he told me. And on reflection, it is true, because Ranjan is here. He is listing the company that Dr. Ramdas Pai, his father, founded. I can't fathom what would be his emotions. Dr. Dalal is here, 50 years with Manipal. I really can't fathom, what would be his emotions. And for Ved and Puneet and Mitesh, they are not just investors with us. They've been people who have traveled with us, guided the company, took us to where we are over the last decade. I won't be able to fathom. Speak from my heart or read out the speech, I won't be able to, convey that emotion. So therefore, I will get back to my written speech, and, I think that's the safest thing to do. Chairman and members on the board of Manipal Health Enterprises, representatives of our shareholders, leadership of the NSC, our lead managers, advisors, legal counsel, agency partners, invited guests, members of the media, and my dear colleagues, good morning. Today marks a defining moment for Manipal Hospitals, one that we meet with humility and a clear sense of purpose, that to be a beacon of hope for the communities that we serve. Our story does not begin with this listing. It began decades ago with a fundamental belief that quality healthcare should be built on trust. Trust in our doctors, trust in our care, and trust in our commitment to putting the patient first. That belief has guided every hospital we have. Manipal hospitals has also immensely benefited from the support and strategic guidance from Temasek, our largest shareholder, and TPG, investors in the company for more than a decade. The 9,275 crore IPO that we completed is the largest ever in the healthcare sector. On a side note, I must say that some of my colleagues believe, and many of our bankers believe, that had I not tortured the general public with my version of Hindi, when I went on national TV, we would have done better, is what many have told me, but be that as it may. Anchored by some of the world's most respected institutional investors, our IPO is a validation of the philosophy of Manipal hospitals and the founding principles that we live by. Today, we are India's largest private hospital network by bed capacity, with over 13,000 beds across 50 hospitals. We serve millions of patients and their families every year. This scale is not something that we take lightly. It comes with a responsibility to maintain consistent standards of clinical care, patient safety, and ethical practice across every facility that we operate, in every community that we serve. We are proud of our growth, but we are not conceited. We grew with our heart in the right place. We grew by not taking any shortcuts, always trying to do the best we can for our patients, and always trying not to make the same mistake twice. As the bell rings in a few minutes, it's a new beginning and a new form of accountability. As a listed company, we now carry an obligation to our wider ecosystem, our shareholders, regulators, and the public markets. As a public company, our commitments remain unchanged. Patient-first care, clinical excellence, ethical governance, and sustainable growth. We do not see these as slogans, but as standards we will continue to be measured against by our patients, by our shareholders, and by ourselves. None of what we have achieved would have been possible without our people. I would like to thank our doctors and caregivers who remain the heart of Manipal, our nurses and support staff who are our backbone, our promoters, investors, and partners for their continued trust, and our patients who remind us every day why this work matters. I also want to acknowledge the thousands of colleagues across our hospitals who are not here at this event today because they are doing what they do every day, caring for patients. This milestone belongs to them, as much to them. This milestone belongs as much to them as it does to everyone gathered here. Their dedication, compassion, and unwavering commitment have built this trust that has brought us to this stage. I must thank our families for their support and sacrifices through the last several months when we went through an intense period of preparation for this listing. I would like to thank our board for their stewardship, for their guidance, and for holding us accountable for what we have committed to as our standards. To the lead managers, our advisors, and all others who have worked hard to bring us to the market today, thank you for your diligence and partnership. And to everyone who has placed their faith in the Manipal promise, thank you for being by our side. I realize that it's a great privilege and honor for me to stand here before all of you representing the Manipal team. And it's also for me then to acknowledge and thank all my predecessors, and in fact all those who walked ahead of me for their contributions to the growth of Manipal. And my deep gratitude to all my colleagues, all 47,000 of my colleagues across our 50 hospitals who walk with me every day. Once again, it's a great pleasure to have you all with us this morning. Thank you all for making it to this listing event and making us proud and happy. Thank you very much.
Mr. Jose, there are facts and then there are feelings, and I think on behalf of all of us in the room, I must both acknowledge, thank and cheer that you were able to take this moment to share with us truly how you feel. And we all share in your pride and in your joy. So thank you very much for that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my eyes are glued to that digital clock, and as you see, it spells 9:57, which means we're inching towards the moment, the reason that unites all of us in this room. So without any further ado, I'm going to invite all the dignitaries to the stage for the bell ringing ceremony so that we can prepare ourselves for that moment. And let's welcome them on the stage with a very warm round of applause, beginning with Dr. Ranjan Pai, Sanya Pai, Ria Pai, Mr. Ved Prakash Kalanoria, Mr. Puneet Bhatia, Mr. Mitesh Daga, Dr. H. Sudarshan Balal, Mr. Dilip Jose, Mr. Karthik Rajgopal, Mr. Samir Agarwal, and Sri Krishnan Iyer, who's the head issuer relationship at NSE. Now, as they all take their place and prepare for the bell ringing ceremony, I want to remind us all that this moment symbolizes not just a market entry, but the beginning of a brand new chapter, like Mr. Mehra said, of a certain accountability, of an incredible opportunity, and of what we call long-term value creation. So I can see that most of you have your cell phones in your hand because you want to capture this moment, and yes, why not? But I'm going to request you to stay in your seats, remain seated, because we're capturing this moment live, and there are millions of people watching us right now on our streaming channels. But as we prepare to count down the final few seconds, I'm going to invite all of you to join me as we count down the last 10 seconds. So let me ask you, are you ready? Fantastic. No more warm-ups required. We are all there. Everyone, the final 10 seconds, all of us will go together. Okay, almost there. And here we go. With me, everybody, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As we officially mark the listing of Manipal Health Enterprises Limited. team of photographers is going to ensure that we perfectly choreograph this moment, which is going to go down in a lot of publications. But while we do that, I want to ensure that we kind of breach these walls, everyone, and make some noise and a thunderous round of applause as we officiate the listing of Manipal Health Enterprises Limited on the stock exchanges of India. Many, many mighty congratulations to all of you in the room. A historic milestone indeed. Yes, we have a relentless team of photographers who will make sure that everyone's looking at their best. Beautiful moment that signifies confidence and optimism. Thank you to all of our dignitaries. Thank you to all of our dignitaries. You may take your seat. I'd like to invite Sri Krishnan Iyer, Head Issuer Relationship NSC, to kindly share his thoughts with us this morning.
Dr. Anjan Pai, Chairman, Manipal Education and Medical Group. Dr. Sudarshan Dalal, Chairman, Manipal Health. Shri Dilip Jose, MD and CEO, Manipal Health. Shri Karthik Rajgopal, COO. Shri Sameer Agarwal, CFO. Board members, employees, family members, media personnel, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you at NSE for the listing ceremony of Manipal Health Enterprises Limited. NSE is proud to welcome Manipal Health Enterprises Limited in our family of listed corporates, and this becomes the 3029th company to be listed with us, further strengthening the vibrant and growing ecosystem of listed Indian corporates. India is the 5th largest capital market in the world, and market capitalization of NSE listed companies has grown over 129 times since NSE started its operations in 1994. It stands at about 490 lakh crores, approximately 5.14 US trillion. At NSE, our commitment has been to provide a platform that enables companies to grow, investors to participate in the growth story, and India's economy to thrive. In the last 31 years, NSE has been a catalyst to the growth of the story of India, enabling economic growth through fund mobilization, capital formation, wealth creation, and job creation. As India marches towards becoming Viksit Bharat, the listing of Manipal Health Enterprises Limited on NSE reflects the spirit of an India driven by innovation and global competitiveness. As entities like Manipal Health Enterprises Limited scale through public markets, they contribute directly to building a more strong, self-reliant, and future-ready nation. In the recent years, India has consistently ranked among the top IPO markets globally, even as several international markets witnessed a subdued activity. In the calendar year 2025, India was a global leader by the number of IPOs, followed by the US and mainland China. In 26, NSE facilitated 222 IPOs through the main board as well as NSE Emerge platform for SMEs and raised about 1.89 lakh crores in total, one of the strongest years on record. NSE today serves more than 13.2 crore unique investors, holding over 26.5 crore demat accounts, spanning 99.85% of all the PIN codes in the country. We are proud to offer Manipal Health Enterprises Limited an access to this broad investor base and a fair, transparent, and efficient market ecosystem. A public listing is the beginning of a new chapter, one that reflects the company's performance, governance standards, leadership, and the spirit of entrepreneurship. I congratulate the entire team of Manipal Health Enterprises Limited, merchant bankers, Kotak Mahindra Capital, Axis Capital, Goldman Sachs, Jefferies, JP Morgan, UBS Securities, DBS Bank, the legal advisors, Cyril Amalchar Mangaldas, PR agency, Concept Communications, and all other parties associated in the listing of this collective accomplishment. Today's listing is the beginning of a strong partnership between NSE and Manipal Health Enterprises Limited, and we look forward to supporting you in your continued growth and future fundraising endeavors. May your journey on NSE as a listed company be impactful, prosperous, and enduring. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Shreya, thank you so much for your insightful remarks and for talking to us about NSE's continued growth and contribution to India's capital market development. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Shreya stays with me on stage because we're going to move into the presentation, or rather the exchange of special mementos. May I invite on stage Independent Board of Directors of Manipal Health Enterprises Limited, Ms. Revati Ashok, Mr. Vinesh Jairath, and Mr. Subramanyam Soma Sundaram to please join us on stage for this special memento exchange ceremony. Sri Krishnan Iyer will first present a symbolic replica of the iconic NSE bell. Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the applause going. This symbolic replica serves as a memory of this remarkable occasion. Coming up next is a box of proud to be listed badges. I can see some of you wearing them already. For those of you who don't have them, this box is coming to you. And what follows is the NSE Coffee Table book, which chronicles what's been an incredible journey of the National Stock Exchange of India. Sri Iyer will now be presenting what's really not on our agenda technically because it's a surprise element. It is a frame that captures the moment of the bell ringing ceremony. Yes, this is the moment that we witnessed just a couple of minutes ago. I think the debate is whose table or whose cabin this is going to go to, but we'll figure that out later. But at NSE, we're keeping up with every single moment. And now, may I request our Manipal Health team on stage to kindly return to Sri Krishnan Iyer a very special memento on behalf of the entire Manipal Health family. Thank you so much, Sri Iyer. I'm going to request you to continue to stay with me on stage, because we will now be handing over mementos from NSE to our BRLMs, legal counsels, and agency partners. As I invite you on stage, I request you to please make your way, starting with our BRLMs from Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. Welcome to the stage, and as they receive their memento, I'm going to request Team Axis Capital to please be on standby on either side of the stage. And ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the applause going as Sri Iyer presents a replica of the iconic NSE bell to all of our partners. Thank you, Team Kotak. Team Axis Capital requests you to join us on stage to receive your memento from NSE. I'd like to invite forward Team Goldman Sachs India Securities Private Limited to please be on standby. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Team Axis Capital on stage. Please make your way to the stage. Team Goldman Sachs. Walking up to the stage, I'd like to invite our representatives from Jefferies India Private Limited to please be on standby. Taking home their NSE memento. Let's hear it for Goldman Sachs India. We have our BRLMs from Jefferies India Private Limited who will now be joining us on stage. Meanwhile, may I invite our team from JP Morgan India Private Limited to please join us near the stage. Welcoming Team JP Morgan, everybody. Let's give it up for them. And I'd like to invite Team UBS Securities India Private Limited. Please join us near the stage. Team DBS Bank India, may I invite you to please step forward near the stage. And let's hear it, everybody. We have Team UBS Securities India receiving their memento. I'm going to invite our legal counsel, Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, team to please be on standby. And let's hear it for DBS Bank India. Our legal counsels, Team Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas. Shreya, thank you so much, sir, for doing the honors. Can we please put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Sri Krishnan Iyer, who's the head issuer relationship at NSC. And now we will continue with the mementos from Manipal Health. May I invite on stage Dr. H. Sudarshan Dalal, Chairman, Manipal Health Enterprises, Mr. Karthik Rajagopal, Chief Operating Officer, and Mr. Sameer Agarwal, Chief Finance Officer, to please join us on stage. And let's keep the claps going, because what's going to happen next is our way of saying thank you to all of our partners who've joined us in this journey. I'd like to begin by inviting our lead BRLMs on stage, beginning with Team Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. And as I invite all of them one more time to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to give them a very hearty round of applause. Requesting Team Axis Capital to please join us in the stage and be on standby. Let's give it up once again, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Team Axis Capital is now making their way to the stage. May I invite Team Goldman Sachs India Securities to please join us near the stage. It's a meet and greet moment on the stage. We're also casually discussing if an after party is happening and is in order. I'm not sure about that. Everybody, come on. You know the drill. Keep the claps coming. Team Goldman Sachs will now make their way. And I'd like to invite our representatives from Jefferies India Private Limited to please be on standby. Let's hear it for Goldman Sachs India. Welcome to the stage, Team Jefferies. May I invite Team JP Morgan India to be on standby here. Let's keep the claps coming, everybody, as we have our team from Jefferies India. Thank you for this incredible partnership. Team JP Morgan, we're waiting for you. And now let me invite our team from UBS Securities India. Everybody, let's put our hands together in unison for Team JP Morgan India. Coming up next on stage is our team from UBS Securities India. Meanwhile, may I request our representatives from DBS Bank India to please step forward. Let's give it up for UBS Securities India on stage. Welcome team DBS Bank India. Let's give it up for DBS Bank India, everybody. And while we capture this moment, I'm going to go ahead and invite the first of our legal counsels to the IPO, the team from Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, requesting you to welcome to the stage. As Team Khaitan and Company are on stage, I'd like to invite our registrars to the offer KFin Technologies Limited. Team KFin Technologies Limited requesting you to please step forward. Let's give it up, everybody, for Khaitan and Company. Yes, gentlemen, may you please make your way to the stage. Our registrar, KFin Technologies Limited. And we have our advisors and consultants whose partnership has been invaluable in the making of this listing ceremony and this day. I'd like to invite our team from Care Ratings Limited. May I request you to please step forward? All right, going to do a quick check and see if they're in the room. Do we have anyone from Care Ratings Limited? Appears like they're not in the room right now. Team Concept Communication, may I request you to please step forward and join us. Our partners in PR and communication, ladies and gentlemen, walking up to the stage is the team that helped us create the noise out there in the world and tell everyone and make sure that our arrival is marked with a very warm welcome. This is Team Concept Communication on stage, everybody. Let's give it up for them. Meanwhile, I'd like to check, do we have anyone from Crystal Intelligence in the room? All right, appears that they're not here. Do we have a representative from Ernst & Young, EY? Yes, please make your way to the stage. Team Ernst & Young. As Team EY receive their memento on stage, I'd like to quickly check if we have representatives from BMP and Company. Fantastic, sir. So please requesting you to join us near the stage. Thank you, Team E&Y. Thank you for this incredible partnership and inviting Team... No, sir. We have a couple more to go. Team B, MP and company, requesting you to please step forward. Team KPMG, are you in the room? Yes, sir. Requesting you to please be on standby. I'd like to check if we have a team from Manian and Rao Chartered Accountants. Yes, you may also be on standby. While Team KPMG is here with us on stage. Let's give it up for Team KPMG, everybody. And inviting our representatives from Manian and Rao Chartered Accountants. With this, we close our memento ceremony, everybody. Let's give it up once again for all of our amazing partners, BRLMs, legal counsels, advisors. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for doing the honors. Thank you very much. Well, as we're inching towards the closing of the listing ceremony, I think a lot of gratitude is in order. May I invite Mr. Sumit Jalan, Head of India Global Banking, UBS, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Sorry, I'm not as good looking as Sumit. I'm Mickey Doshi, CEO of UBS. But that was a friendship which started and now has led to being part of this IPO and giving us a chance to be with you on this long journey. But along with you, thanks to Temasek, thanks to Puneet who's sitting there. Puneet, it is an hour and a half. I will keep it short. I will keep it short. I know you don't want to keep a long speech. But again, thanks a lot. I think all of us have enjoyed this journey. We've had our ups and downs. Dilip has been exceptional in listening to all of us and doing road shows, meeting clients. One extra day, done, I'll do it. I'll fly back to Bombay a couple of times. I think it's because of the effort put in by the team. I think we've enjoyed being part of this journey. It's a start, as many have said. I think everybody's been thanked. But again, let's keep continuing working together. This is just the beginning. I think, like I maintained when I talk to other bankers, is now it's about future, meeting investors, research, and getting the story out there. I think I was hearing from Mr. Pawar that 38 quarters of great results under your leadership. So hopefully we'll have many more quarters under your leadership, Dilip. And you will, this is just the beginning. So once again, thank you all. Really, genuinely, enjoyed being part of this journey and hope to see you all again soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, I almost can't believe that I'm standing here saying, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the listing ceremony. Yes, I think the best way to close this ceremony is with a thunderous round of applause. Try and bring the roof down, everybody. We are officially listed on the stock exchanges of India. Cheers to a brand new chapter of us entering into the vibrant and the growing capital markets of this country and continuing to serve with our purpose. My name is Zenia Fernandez. This is where I sign off. The stage is now available for you to take your photographs and videos. Refreshments have been served inside the NSE atrium. Have a phenomenal day, everyone, and many congratulations once again.